Hello, today we'll show you how to perform routing of incoming network traffic based on the country of origin. I'm going to use the program called Geo Router, which you can get from this website, virigio.com. This is the program, but before I start with the program, I'll give you an overview of the geography-based routing and a high-level picture of where this software goes. We have many users on the internet from different countries connecting to the same server. Let's say this is our server, virigio.com. Let's say we want to split the traffic and route US traffic to one server, Australia traffic to another server, and so on. This can be accomplished with a single geo router on a single computer, could even be a laptop, with a single network card and a single IP address. That's right, geo router can do routing with just a single IP address. Take a look at the picture. Here we're changing the domain name to point to geo router machine, which would route the traffic according to the rules to other servers on the internet. Right? These are the servers. To those servers, the traffic would look like it originated on the geo router machine. So those servers can have firewall rules blocking any other traffic for security purposes, and they will be completely invisible to anybody else on the internet. That is a very nice security feature. Here is another scenario. We have a number of users from different countries connecting to the same server, but in this case, instead of a single network card, a geo router may have two cards. In this case, we can connect one network card to the internet and another network card to the private network. So there would be partitioning between the networks, and geo router would automatically route traffic from the internet to the private network. It doesn't need any reconfiguration. It would configure itself automatically. This scenario is commonly used with regular routers, but can also be used for geographical routing. If we have more than one network card, then we can have several private networks and connect those private networks to the geo router. Again, it doesn't need any reconfiguration. It detects everything automatically, so it's going to be routing from the internet to those private networks according to the rules we specify for the geo router. I will show you how to operate the geo router. This version of geo router is an application. It means that it performs routing as long as it is running. So don't close it, just minimize it, and it goes on this. You see this system tray icon? That's where it lives. Once you start it, it adds this icon to the system tray, and instead of closing, you just minimize it. It goes on the system tray, and it stays there. Once it is closed, all routing stops like it never was. Geo router has its own TCP/IP stack, so it doesn't need to reconfigure the operating system. It also does not change traffic originated on the same machine it is installed on. So any traffic originated on this machine is not going to be affected. It recognizes the traffic automatically, and it lets it through any operating system updates and other network services that are running on this machine. They would perform as expected. Now I'm going to show you how to assign a route to a country. Let's pick Europe, some random country, maybe a couple. IP address, and I have another IP address for IPv6 networking, and you can see they applied very quickly, and one is green, IPv4 is green, IPv6 is blue. They all applied successfully. In case if I specify invalid IP address, like for example 90 to one of the countries, then geo router would try to resolve it, and as it fails to do so, it is trying to resolve the country the IP addresses on rule submission done automatically, and if it cannot resolve it, it marks it with red. And so you can see for Europe, for the region, it also shows red, which means one of the IP addresses of the targets for routing was not resolved. As you can see, because this IP address is not on my network. So I'll just put it back to the way it was, and you don't need to specify both at the same time. You can specify one and just skip the other one, leave the other one clear, and each time you clear something, each time you clear something, it would remove that routing target from the settings. And it automatically applied. So you can load and save rules. Options, let me show you the options. As you can see, rules auto apply. It means after every change, after each time we assign something, the program waits for about 1 second and automatically applies the rules to the driver, so they take effect. TCP idle connection timeout, right now it's about 3 minutes. Right, it is in milliseconds, so yeah, the total is about 3 minutes. TCP connections are being tracked by this program, so it knows on which network to route it. So whenever a TCP connection is idle, in this case for 3 minutes, it's gonna be terminated. It's gonna be considered as non-existent, so the program would free all the resources related to this connection. The same goes for UDP conversations, and the program also tracks them, and whenever for 60 seconds there is no any traffic going on, it would just drop it, and then the routing would need it to be established again. That's all about options. You can search for countries, let's say for example France. So you can search for countries and then you can apply rules to specific countries. If you need, you can apply rules manually if you cannot wait for that 1 second or you set some delay too long. This is it. Thank you for watching.